So we're here today at Tour Western. Runway is very busy, so we might not get out to do a lot of testing, but let's hope we do. So we've got the new Rotrex C30 94p Supercharger, counterclockwise rotation, our new Supercharger kit, which instead of running all the pulleys up we've run in the past and a double-sided belt, we've now got a simple bracket, tooth belt. The only way of tensioning that belt is by moving this bracket, so there's no extra parts. It's an extremely simple kit to put together.
Like MotoGP speed. Doing a wheelie at 140 mile an hour. First, second, third, fourth. That is so fast, isn't it?
Big big charge cooler, pre-rad electric water pump that comes on when the air temperature gets up about 35 degrees. We've got this device here which is switching in and switching the water pump on when the temperature is above 35 degrees. As you can see, the temperature in here now is 60 degrees. That's 60 degrees C. So this is engine bay, it's totally heat soaked today. So to get the best power out of this, it's hardly the best day. But I'm confident that we get some airspeed through the pre-rad. It'll bring the charge temperature down and hopefully put some power back in the motor. So being such a cooking day, it's 26 degrees and the air temperature going into the engine at the moment, what we've been sat here, it's been heat soaking at 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm just going to go round and round trying to get some air through the pre-rad to cool the charge cooler down, because there's no point in going off standing quarter with heat soaked motor. It's not going to give us a fair test at all. So I'm going round and round at 15 mile an hour, see what 15 mile an hour does to the air temperature. A bit of breeze going through the rad. It's coming down actually, it's coming down to 115 degrees. See if we get it below 100 would be really good. Just see when the control tower shout and say we're ready to go. That's what I've got to look out for, is Davey giving me the wave. So I can get out on the runway and do some quartering. So what I'm going to do is I'll get out on the runway, I'll do a steady run there and back to get some air through the pre-rad and perhaps get the temperature right down, because she ain't going down below 15 at the moment. And then I'll come back and do a quarter mile. So down the runway and back again, so try and get some air heat out of the engine bay. We're down to 111 degrees Fahrenheit engine bay temperature and intake air temperature, which is far from ideal. And then I come back and do a quarter mile. So the druggy works. Let go straight away. You just got too much power for the stock clutch, it seems. 144 degrees. She's cooking. Oh, we're getting some knock as well, so we'll have to look at that. Hey ho. On the clutch in first gear, she just about hangs on. Let's see if I can get one more running and then we'll see what she's doing. She's hanging in with a knock, she's not blown up yet. I think this will be the last one. Look at some data. Yeah, so the clutch won't take a launch. There's just too much power for it. She's okay if I feather it in, get it home at low RPM and then put my foot down, but that doesn't do us any good for quarter mile times.
Go.
So we've got one half decent quarter mile in, 60 foot was 2.5. I would expect on the drag strip to get down to about 1.6. I have actually done a 150 on one of my previous cars, one of my previous S2000s. So we could knock best part of a second off that, and we're doing a 13.7 at 110 mile an hour. I think that's a bit quicker than a stock car, but I'd say that'd be in the 12s if I could get off the line, but the clutch won't hack it. So that's where we are. Let's see if we've got any other figures. Okay, so let's summarize the S2000 performance figures compared to stock S2000. We're going to make an assumption that because the clutch let go and data that I've accumulated before on S2000s, because I've done a lot with S2000s, about 7 cars, and I know that the car we've got at the moment with the Supercharger package we've got, I reckon we'll do a 1.7, 1.8, 60 foot. And that will, of course, mean that the whole quarter will be about 0.7, 0.8 or more quicker than what we've seen when we've been out on the track with the draggy box. So here are the figures. Let's compare. Okay, so you can see 0 to 60, stock is 5.4. We're saying 4.7. It'd probably be quicker than that, but it needs a clutch for us to confirm it. 0 to 100, 14.4. With the draggy box, we're still down at 10.5. So that's a substantial increase in performance, substantial reduction in time. Even more so, 0 to 130, 24.5 seconds, 17 seconds. I think that's conservative as well. I think we'll do better than that. 8th mile, 10.3, 83 mile an hour. 8.28, 92 mile an hour. Quarter mile, 14.3, 98 mile an hour. Well, that compares well with that 0 to 100 at 14.4 seconds. I was taking off the 0.8, 12.78, but we were still doing 111 mile an hour even with the slipping clutch, so that figure will definitely go up. So gains are pretty substantial. That really says it all. Look at that. We've got at least a 7-second improvement. That's a 50% improvement, 0 to 130. So mid-range acceleration is storming, and we'll do some more figures when I get the clutch in. I'll enlighten you when we do it.